So we're going back over to France again. This time though, we are going from Portsmouth rather than from Dover to Calais. We've decided to do Portsmouth to Caen and the overnight ferry. However, we only got the tickets today. We've been waiting for our passports. They've been held hostage for a while, and we haven't printed our tickets. So we're hoping they're going to take an e-ticket from the phone.
So guys, the start of a big adventure, a real big adventure, of which you'll learn more of as we go along.
Well, we've got through the first part. We've got our tickets. They accepted the email confirmation that we showed them, and we've got our cabin key, and now we're waiting at customs really for the searches, isn't it?
Yep. It's time to have the van stripped down because they're going to try and find all my alcohol and everything, but they're not going to find it.
We've got milk in the fridge. Please don't take the milk. We might need a cup of tea. I'm sure we can get some more. Yeah, we forgot to take the milk out, but it's not the end of the world if that gets confiscated.
The other good news is this is quite a long crossing, quite a long crossing across the channel, and the whole week has been fine, not a breath of wind, sunshine, and we've decided to come across on the only day that it's absolutely chucking down, and the wind's picking up now as well.
It's horrible. It looks awful outside, and I don't travel well on a ferry. But like we said, we've got a cabin, so hopefully we'll just sleep through anything that's anything worse than, well, flat sea. We'll just give you a quick look at what's going on.
Wait for the wind, wait for the night. Stand here a while, take a little time. Since you went away, it came to a halt. Silence is everywhere, and you're not. And now I'm running like there's no tomorrow. My life was on a one-way track. This ain't a story about happy ending. Oh, I could set this world on fire. I could tear this town apart. I tried, but I could never be a part of you and your beautiful life.
We think we've got some explaining to do.
Yeah, I think we need to update you on the current situation.
Just a little bit. So if you've been following us for any amount of time, you'll know that our videos aren't live. We don't push one out every week. As we're travelling, they always run a few weeks behind.
So the last bit you saw was us in London picking our passports up from the French embassy. Well, we got them.
We certainly did get our passports, but it was what was inside, or what is inside, that was really important, and that is
Our visa.
So a visa. Now, some of you have been guessing on the comments, and thank you all. You've not bombarded us with asking what we're doing. You've waited patiently.
You have, and it's been interesting to see your comments and your guesses on our life.
Yeah, even Robert and Jane.
Yes, Sherlock.
Anyway, and a few others have guessed. So within that video I talk about, within the title and the description, I say that we've changed, so we've done a bit of full-time van life, and we did
go full-time.
Yes, we did.
For a while, but it was never really intentional to go full-time van life for us. What we wanted was the opportunity to go away more often, and so that's what we've done.
Yes.
Yeah. So what we did
is
we bought a house.
And that house
Is in France. Now let us explain. So, we still had quite a long term on our mortgage in the UK, and in order to keep paying that would mean we had to keep working full time, both of us. However, Tony had completed his 24 years service in the military, and I was offered redundancy, to which I took.
So after 24 years serving with the armed forces and with Claire getting redundancy, that left us in a predicament of whether I continued with the armed forces, which meant inevitable another move, or I left. I chose to leave. Yes, so I chose to leave after 24 years, and you know, it's quite a hard career, to be fair, and I'm not getting any younger.
And we were able to move out here, selling our property in the UK, and the return on that being able to buy outright. Don't get too excited though. It's not quite the campsite dream that we had planned.
No. Disappointing
yeah.
that, to be fair, folks. If you've been watching us for a while, you know every year we come to France at least twice, I would say. And it was our dream to own a campsite and offer vans, parking and things like that. But there's so much legislation and regulation now post-Brexit that it's just impossible. The other thing that we wanted to do with the house, wasn't it? It was maybe look at a gîte. But again, just for your information, if you have a dream of coming over here,
Gîte's out the question, unless you have lots of them.
yeah.
They've worked out, I think you need something like at least three gîtes full time in order to make the minimum you need to be working out here with a gîte.
Yeah, so good old Brexit strikes again. So, yep, 23,000 euros a year you've got to make off that gîte business now to come out on a business.
Yeah, so it's not exactly what we wanted to do over here. We've not got that business plan that we had intended on using. Instead, we're renovating.
Absolutely. So what does that mean for AVF, Adventure Van Freddie? Well, to be fair, it means we get to do a lot more travelling, because the other reason that we love France is for us it's the gateway to Europe. South to Spain, east to Italy, you know, the world's our oyster. So Adventure Van Freddie will continue, and it will still continue in the UK as well, because we have ties that will...
we have family in the UK.
We have family in the UK.
Like most of you.
So we'll be backwards and forwards to the UK, and I'm not driving Freddie all the way back there for a couple of days. We'll go on an adventure, that's for sure. And the other thing is, by us leaving the jobs that we did back in the UK, it allows us to seek the opportunity to move into photography a bit more, especially on the back of Claire so cleverly getting her masters. It'd be a shame for her to go through all that effort, through all that study, and not put it to good use. So we are going full-time photographers as well, but that comes with complications living in France and under our visa arrangement, so we can only work in the UK. So if you're getting married, if you've got weddings, do look us up.
But they need to be in the UK.
They need to be in the UK.
Or outside of France, just not here.
Just not here. Yeah, that's because of the visa. And the other thing is, I know loads of you have been asking for stickers. In Freddie, which is sitting behind me, is a big bunch of stickers that I had printed off ready for the last time we were in the UK. Yeah, so we got loads of stickers printed off. Some of them just the Adventure Van Freddie logo, and others that say we helped Freddie from biting the dust. And that's really for all the support that you give to the channel that keeps Freddie and us going. And sure, we don't make millions, but it does. Every little helps, that's for sure. But the problem with the stickers is
We've got to post them.
now from France, and Brexit does it again though. It does, because the postage and everything's gone up as well.
Well, yeah, the postage has gone up everywhere, but obviously posting from the EU into a non-EU country, it's gone up a little bit more.
So yeah, the stickers are quite expensive to purchase and get printed in the first place. And time you add postage and everything on, you're not going to want to pay £10 for a sticker from here, that's for sure. We will get round to selling them when we're back in the UK. We'll set one of the family members up with with a postage chore, I
Yeah.
suppose. Do something like that, can't we?
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, and that goes the same for prints as well. What we like to do with prints, if we're selling them, is to check them first. We like to quality control them before they go out. But obviously that's a bit difficult if they have to be printed, sent to us, and then we have to send them to you. So we are looking at ways around it. We are looking at ways that we can accommodate these problems
Yeah.
and fix them.
Absolutely.
But, well, really, what's next?
Well, new adventures, and you're about to go on one with us right now. Just for your curiosity, I'll show you a few little images, a few bits of footage of our house that we've bought, which needs a lot of work. What you see behind me is our land, and in the distance is our forest. So again, guys, we just could not have done this in the UK. And if you want to know where our location is, we're in between Angoulême and Poitiers.
Follow us on Instagram at A French Life Less Ordinary. And if you're not following us for Adventure Van Freddie,
What are you doing?
yeah, sort it out.
Anyway, folks, that's where we are today. So we've quit our jobs. We've bought a house in France that's a lot cheaper than the UK, that allows us to do a bit of photography and continue doing Adventure Van Freddie.
There we go, summed it up. Why were we doing all that talking before?
Yeah. So enjoy the next adventure. Thank you ever so much for your support, your kind wishes and comments. They're absolutely, truly appreciated. We're so privileged to have you here in this community. So
Thank you.
Thank you. We wish you all the best and safe travels if you're on them. And we'll see you on the road
Soon.